And joining me now on the red carpet is our newest board member, Ari Levin. Ari, tell me what you're doing here tonight.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here. I am presenting the Cinema Icon Award to the incredibly beautiful and famous Sean Young.
And tell me, why do you feel that it's so important that people support movies?
Everybody has to go to the movies. After the pandemic for the past 2 years, we have to experience movies as they were meant to be experienced.
All right, we'll see you inside. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, one of the really awesome films that we had in the film festival this year was #Blessed. So we have a whole crew of people from the film. Please introduce yourselves quickly.
Martina Webster, producer.
Dalia Faulkner, writer and producer. Lisa Plenica, line producer and UPM.
Okay, who wants to give me the synopsis of the film?
Oh, she will. She's the writer.
So, in our modern world, what would It's a Wonderful Life look like with a female lead modernized? That's #Blessed. Touches on all the things that people tend to struggle with during the holidays and also is a very warm, happy ending, lighthearted Christmas film.
Oh, it's a Christmas film. Okay, that's great. Okay, where did you shoot the film?
It was all shot up in the White Mountains, Lakeside, Pine Top, and Cello.
And were you shooting during COVID? And if so, did you have any challenges?
No, we were not shooting during COVID. We shot... Did we? Oh, well, then no, we did not have any challenges because I didn't notice.
So what are you most looking forward to tonight? I know y'all have been to a lot of film festivals, but what are you most looking forward to?
This might sound terrible, but actually I was looking forward to showing the film to people and getting their reactions. So it doesn't really matter if we win anything or not, because that was my big satisfaction, is just seeing the responses from people.
Oh, okay.
And seeing it on the big screen.
And what has the feedback been to the film?
The feedback has been wonderful. I'm so grateful to hear other people's very personal stories to them, how things are challenging for them during the holidays, or people they've known that have struggled with depression or suicidal thoughts, which the film does touch on and shines light on the not so great things about the holidays. So I'm glad that people are giving me that feedback, saying, thank you, we need this.
And Lisa, can you tell me where people can go to learn more about the film or the production company?
Well, that would be Martina.
Okay, all right.
It's #blessthemovie.com.
Okay.
And all of the information you could need on there. You can also listen to some of the original songs that were written. Sir Earl Toon from Kool and the Gang, Peter Keys from Leonard Skinner, and PJ Olson from the Ellen Parson Project. They all chipped in and put music in.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, we will see you inside. Oh, wait, nope. Lisa's got something else. What's going on?
I'd like to say it was wonderful to work with such an amazing team of strong, above-the-line females. It was probably the most successful set I've ever worked on, and seeing everybody work together and not solve problems, but never have problems, which was why I didn't even notice that we were shooting during COVID, to be honest. Dalia did such an amazing job, a mother-daughter team to boot. They were wonderful. Absolutely enjoyed working on this project. You guys did an amazing job.
Ladies, thank you all so much for being here. We'll see you inside.
Thank you very
Thanks.
much.
Joining me now is Calvin Vanderbeek. He is the producer for Who Wants Dessert, and this was really one of the highlights of the festival, and everybody was so excited to see this because Sean Young, who is also a special honoree this evening, was in the film. Tell me what it was like working with such an amazing actress.
Oh, with Sean? My job with her was to make sure that I got her everything she needed, and it was there, and so Benita could direct her. So we try to make her life as comfortable as possible.
Did you have any challenges at all while you were shooting this film?
Non-stop. We came to work every day with Plan A, and I had it all the way down to Plan F, and a couple times that's how far down we went to keep on rolling. But we had limited budget, limited time, and we were 2 days in front of the lockdown. Oh, yes. We wrapped late Sunday night and shut down Tuesday.
Oh, my gosh, that's incredible. So you had plans A through F, and F means what? F that? Is that what that means?
Basically F that, but it's like the 6th or 7th best. You know what I mean? Because things always don't go right. You can plan all you want, but it doesn't work that way.
Yeah. And as a producer, you're pretty much responsible for what, about 150 things for the film?
Right. I have to make sure that my director, Vanita, has everything she needs to be creative. And within our budget. And then I try to deflect all the crap that goes on, which there always is. So her job is to create, my job is to make it easy.
Fantastic. Thank you, Calvin, for being here. We're really excited for the awards ceremony, so we'll see you inside.
We'll be inside. Thank you so much.
All right, we have a couple of special guests, including our MC for the evening, Bubba Ganter. Hello and welcome.
Mariella's in scene as well.
And we have Marielle, and look at your green dress. I think tonight was like the green thing or something. You look amazing.
Yes, thank you very much for the opportunity to involve the Hispanic community as well.
Yes. So, as co-hosts for tonight's event, we're in for some surprises, I think. What do you think?
Oh, definitely. You know, they were talking about Pat Finn, how he just improvises stuff. Wait till you see me.
Ooh, okay. And Marielle, this is the first time you've had a chance to co-host this event. What are you most looking forward to?
Not only the opportunity to co-host, but they have the experience to be here in the festival. And I believe that it's a great opportunity not only for filmmakers, but for the public in general to know the art and the beauty in this city, in Chandler.
Yes. So I am supposed to ask Bubba about Nickelodeon. So Bubba, what is it about Nickelodeon that you would like to tell us?
Well, I mean, it's pretty much how I got my big thing when I joined on the Salmon Cat with Ariana Grande, and everybody has to know she really doesn't speak like that. And so then from there I went to a show called Game Shakers that we did 4 seasons, and I was with Kel Mitchell, who is a Nickelodeon alumni original. So and from there, that's when I got into the directing. So I've directed a couple of sketch shows, and I got a project in the works right now.
Wonderful. So Bubba and Mariella, I know you have a lot of work to do inside, so we'll see you tonight, and thank you so much for everything that you're doing.
No, thank you for the opportunity.
And Lynette, thank you for everything. And look, see, I knew we had a connection. Look at this, we're matching. We're matching.
Gold and black.
All right, thank you very much.
Thanks. We'll see you inside.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. Okay, and we have a couple of guests joining us now connected to the film Obsession. So tell me your name.
Ashish Chanana.
Tara Bernstein.
Okay, so tell me about the film.
Well, Obsessions it's a thriller.
Okay.
But the way I'd like to call it, I would say that's the new generation terminology for love. Mm-hmm. I feel love is too dated and it's not important enough. So I would rather call it Obsessions.
Okay.
So that's what Obsessions is. It's a love story with a lot of twists and turns. And it's just a fun film.
Okay. And what is your connection to the film?
So I actually cover a lot of work that he does, and I do a bunch of his interviews and stuff. So, yeah.
She's supporting me.
I'm supporting it.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Is this your first film festival, or have you been making the festival rounds?
Well, this film has actually come to the first film festival because we just finished the film like 3 weeks back.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're excited. The film won 3 nominations in 3 weeks.
Oh,
so it's exciting.
And we will see you inside for the awards ceremony.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for being
Thank
here
you.
tonight.
Thank you so much.
Check out the movie Obsessions.
Okay. And joining me now from #Blessed is Mackenzie Dalton. Mackenzie, are you so excited?
Yes.
Tell me about your role in the film.
Well, I'm one of the kids from the hospital, and I got to eat a lot of cookies.
Oh, you did? What did your mom think about that?
That it was funny. Yeah.
Are you going to introduce, who is your friend?
Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin. Are you excited to be here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever been to a movie premiere and a red carpet?
No.
All right. Well, this is the first time for everything. It was so nice of you to bring your friend. Was this the first movie that you've done, or have you done other films?
This is my first movie, but I've done a few commercials.
Oh, okay. So what do you think? Are you going to be an actress when you grow up?
Yes.
Yay, that's great.
I loved acting. I love acting.
Do you have an agent, honey?
Yes.
Who's your agent?
Ruth.
Ruth Layton. Hi, Ruth. Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad that you can be here and that you brought your friend. So you have fun tonight, okay? Wave to the camera. And joining me now is Frank Torchia, and you have a film, Ciao Baseball. Tell me about this movie.
Yeah, it's about the Italian national baseball team that came to the United States to play the world champ Chicago Cubs. And kind of like the movie Fever Pitch with Jimmy Fallon, the Italian team won unexpectedly. And so we followed that journey, and we had Tommy Lasorda, Tony La Russa, Sal Bando, and it was just really an exciting event. And as they were getting ready for the World Baseball Classic, and then they won won the first game in the World Baseball Classic, so it was super, super exciting. And it was a great documentary. The Italian team that flew to the United States, and they welcomed us in, and it was just a great honor to follow that journey of these Italians who came to the States and in the spotlight to play the world champ Cubs that no one thought they would win, and they ended up winning.
I love that. That is so exciting. How long did it take you to shoot this?
It was about 10 days to film when we got them as they flew in, and we were at all the practices and all the training and then the practice games, and then leading up to the exhibition game, and then we had a big celebration dinner, which was kind of cool, and celebrating the win and on their journey. So yeah, it was a phenomenal, phenomenal time. And obviously being a proud Italian American myself, it was just an honor to direct this and put this film together.
How fun. Thank you so much for being here, and we will see you inside tonight.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Thanks. And joining me now is my good buddy Jacqueline, and you are technically a veteran of this film festival. You have been involved several times, is that correct?
Yes.
What are you going to be doing tonight?
I'm gonna be telling the best animated short film.
That's cool. And you've actually presented awards once before, is that correct?
Yes.
So tell me what you do in terms of acting, because you do a lot of things. You do acting, on stage and screen? Tell me about that.
Well, I do a lot of acting for VYT and a lot of acting for DST, and it's really fun. I was in a recent show with VYT and DST. It's really fun.
I know that it's been very, very tough to do acting during COVID, right? Right, but you've been working really hard and doing some training, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And when you grow up, you are going to be a
famous actor.
Okay, right here. This is Jacqueline. Know her, love her, get to know this face because she will be famous in 3, 2, and 1. Thanks, sweetie. That was wonderful. You did such a great job. I'll be inside, so I'll see you later. And now we have Ken Rice. He actually has a screenplay called Act Naturally. Tell me about this.
That's what we do, right? Act Naturally. It's the story of Buck Owens, the 1960s country music star. Yes. He and his partner. So Buck was an amazing talent during the 60s. And a friend of mine dared me to write the script. I did, and now the good news is I just got a call that someone wants to option it. So it coincided with Chandler, so I couldn't be happier being here. Obviously, it's good luck, and he's a local guy. He grew up here. His car broke down in Mesa, and he grew up here until he moved to Bakersfield, became one of the biggest country stars, and made the beautiful Bakersfield sound.
Wow, this is so exciting. So you're going to be busy this next year.
I hope so. I hope to come back here again. I loved it here. Everybody was so wonderful. It was so well organized, and it was a beautiful event. There were some terrific films that we saw. I was really excited, and I'm a local guy. I grew up in Waddell, and I graduated from high school up in Flagstaff, so it's kind of coming home again. So I'm excited to be here.
Well, Ken Rice, I'm so glad you were able to share some really fantastic news and really a success story right on the heels of the festival, and we'll see you inside. I hope so. Thank you. I love this. We have a whole bunch more people from #Bless. I love that this film is getting so much buzz and so much love. Please introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Mama Shar, and I play Grandma in #Blessed.
Nice.
I'm Jan Reynolds, a co-producer.
Nice. I'm Jeff Reynolds, a co-producer, and this is also my mother.
Yay! So tell me, when did you shoot this film?
This was back in December of last year. I believe first couple of weeks, almost a month of the first of December. Yep.
Were you shooting during COVID, and were there any challenges?
There were no challenges. It was COVID. It was December 1st through the 10th of 2020.
Yeah.
So there was challenges, and we did have a scene in the hospital.
Oh.
So we took precaution and did everything we were supposed to do, and as far as I know, no one got COVID. But it was definitely an experience, for sure.
Okay, I have to know, what is it like being directed by your son?
Being directed by my son?
By your son.
We're both co-producers.
Yeah,
we
we're both.
co-produce
Yes,
the movie
yes,
together.
yes.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, is it a whole family thing? Do you get along pretty well? Do you see eye to eye?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Yes.
We had a nice little scene together. We made it through that, so that worked. Yeah.
So, tell me what's next for the film.
A couple more festivals that we've been accepted to, and then I think it's going on for distribution. So hopefully you'll see it on TV next December.
Okay, that's fantastic. Is there a website or something where someone can go to learn?
#blessthemovie.com.
#blessthemovie.com. Okay, and we'll see you inside. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Thanks. I love your hair. That's so fun. That's so adorable. So cute. Okay, and now we have a couple of special guests. Please tell me your name, honey.
Hello, I'm B. Howard. How are you?
Wonderful. I've heard so much about you. It's so nice to have you here on the red carpet. And Christine, my friend.
Hi, I'm Council Member Christine Ellis with the City of Chandler.
Yes. And Christine, I don't know how you do it. You must have a clone. You're just everywhere. I love this. So
we do try.
You're such a treasure in this community. So B. Howard, this is your first time at this film festival, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yes, it's absolutely my first time, and I'm glad to be able to support the City of Arizona and the City of Chandler, being here with Miss Christine, Councilwoman Christine Ellis, Mayor Hark, and, just really enjoying what the city has to offer and be able to see where I can actually help bring entertainment-wise to this community from my perspective.
Yes, and you do so many things. And do you have a website? Where can people learn more about you?
Of course, I have a website. BHowardOfficial.com, Instagram, got the Instagram, TikTok, B Howard Official, everything B Howard Official. I'm trying to bring some other great talents here to this city to help collaborate with this wonderful thing.
That is wonderful.
Amazing, amazing. He is amazing. I just love working with him, and he's been in our community. He loves to give. He has such a big heart. So I've known him for a while, and so it's like a son to me.
Oh, that's great, and thank you for all that you're doing for our community, and we'll see you inside.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you so much. And joining me now on the red carpet is the lady of the hour. This is the one, the only, the incomparable, the amazing, talented, gorgeous, beautiful. I could say a million things about you. Miss Sean Young, thank you for being here tonight.
I'm so happy to be here, Lynette. Thank you.
You have the film Who Wants Dessert. What can you tell us a little bit about this film?
Well, it's a short, and well, I guess you could say it's about mental illness. I play a therapist, and the person the patient seems to think they're better, and then it turns out by the end they're not really better. And I won't do an ending kill, but yeah, it's got an unusual ending.
Yes, and we saw it the other night. Everybody loved it, and all I can remember is getting to the end and be like, but I want to see more. I want to see more of this film. Is there any chance we might see a longer version of this at some point?
Well, the director, Vanita Grimm, has written an actual feature-length script to it, but as you know, the movie business is kind of like the wild, wild west now, and so you got to find the money before you can shoot the film.
And what is next for you? What other projects do you have in the works?
I have a film I'm going to go off and do called Trailblazers. Antonio Sabato Jr. is directing it. He's also in it. And my son, Rio Lujan, has a part in it, which I'm thrilled about. He really likes a lot. And then there's one more, but I have forgotten what it is. They've already put the money down at my agents, too. I know. This just happened last week, and so I'm not as schooled as I should be. But, I just keep rolling along, and I've had a long career, and I've enjoyed it. And now I'm moving. I had to get new resume pictures, because it had been like 20 years since I'd had one. And I had to get one that kind of looked like, I finally hit 60. So now I've got my new pictures that my agents wanted. And yeah, it's fun, because when you're in the business as long as I've been, you kind of know what you're doing by now, and there's not the same nervousness and the same kind of self-consciousness that there was in the beginning.
Well, we are so excited to have you here, and we'll see you inside. And I understand there's something special coming up at the end of the evening for you. Thank you, Sean.
Thanks, Lynette.
Okay, so now we have the rest of the Who Wants Dessert crew over here. We have Vanita Graham and we also have Bridget Graham. So I am so excited that you were able to join us. Now, Vanita, you directed this film. It just looked like it was fun start to finish.
No, it was hard.
It looked fun though, so you did a great job.
It turned out fun. No, actually it was a lot of fun because having Sean Young and Bridget, the two of them played off each other really, really well. So as a director, I just stood back and watched. And so that's a print, and it was wonderful.
And Bridget, what was it about this role that you just really wanted to sink your teeth into? Pardon the food pun, sorry.
Of course. It's dark, you know. A lot of times the role is very straightforward and boring. I'm the best friend. This one had a little more fun to it. You know, there's a little twist at the end, a little more meat to play with. Oh, thank you.
So this film is, I was talking to Sean earlier. It's a short film, and by the time we got to the end, I wanted more. I wanted to see more. Is there going to be more?
Yes, there is a feature film already written, and it's won quite a few awards already. And Sean's read it, and she said she's on board once we get it financed. So if anybody has $5 million that they'd like to send our way, we'll start right away. Otherwise, we're in development at the moment. And yeah, it's a great story.
And Bridget, I know you're going to be on board for this film too. What else do you have in the works? Hi, Calvin. Calvin's joining us too. Hang on just a minute. Got to get to Bridget. What are some of the other things you have in the works right now?
Yeah, so we do also have an hour-long television version of a different short we'd done a few years ago, Amy's in the Freezer. So that's in development as well, and writing some other projects. So lots of things coming.
Wait a minute. Amy's in the Freezer?
Amy's in the Freezer.
Is that, and you wrote this?
Coming to cable soon.
It's an award-winning short film, a thriller horror short film. It's from a couple years prior, so we expanded that into an hour long, and we have 3 seasons already outlined, so we're ready to go.
Amy's in the Freezer. Yeah, that's all kinds of sick and twisted, but you know, I love it. It's cool.
In a good way.
So is there a website for Who Wants Dessert or maybe your production company?
Not yet, because we're still
building one.
Okay.
Well, we're still in the festival circuit, so as soon as this is done in a few months, then we'll do that. And it's made by Wanderlust Films, and we're going to create a website and put all of our films on it.
Though Who Wants Dessert is not out yet, we do have several other films that are distributed. So like Amazon, iTunes, you can watch Amy's in the Freezer, you can watch a couple of other projects on there.
Yeah. And how will they find these? Do they go to Wanderlust Films or what do they do?
You could type in any of our names, Bridget Graham, Vanita Ozels Graham, anything like that, pop right up.
On the IMDb, under my name, Vanita Ozels Graham, you'll see all the films I produced, directed, and wrote.
Yeah. Yep, we've got a couple of shorts and a feature that are easy on Amazon Prime if you got it. Yep.
Cool.
Freezer, fun stuff to check out.
I love this. And then you keep these girls all working all the time?
We try.
We keep him working.
Well, it's been so much fun this weekend meeting all of you and working with you and going and hanging out and causing trouble and whatever we did. I don't remember everything, but
I wanted to thank you personally and also Chandler Film Festival, because in truth, this is the most fun film festival we've ever been to. And we've been to quite a few, so yeah, thank you.
We're having a great time. Thank you.
Thank you. So we'll see you inside.
Yes.
Yay. I know. Thank you. Okay. And joining me now is Chris Polaha. Now tell me about the film that you have in the festival.
Hi, Lynette. I have a film that I helped write, produced, and directed, and then starred in called A Work of Art. And it's a really wonderful love story about an uncle and his niece, and she is sort of swimming out into the middle of the Pacific Ocean to maybe not see another day. And as she descends into the depths of the water, decides to live again, or to keep fighting for life. So it's got a really strong, powerful message. It's something I'm really proud of. Yeah.
That's interesting. When did you shoot this?
It was actually shot, interesting story, and I'll keep it short, but it was shot over 3 years. And so we did one weekend in 2017, one weekend in 2018, or no, sorry, one weekend in 2018, one week in 2019, and then the last year in 2021, we wrapped it up. So just over the course, we did a weekend a year for 3 years. It was kind of amazing. Yeah.
That's awesome. So are you in the film festival circuit right now? Is that you making the circuit?
Yeah. We got into, because of COVID, everything's kind of crazy. We got into the showcase, the emerging filmmaker showcase at Cannes through the AMPAV, which is our world premiere, and then you guys, and there's a couple other little ones. But I'm so happy to be here. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
So what other projects do you have in the works? You must be something.
There is plenty. I'm a staple for Hallmark viewers. They know and love me. So I've got something coming out for them in December, and then Jurassic World. I'm in Jurassic World, which debuts June 10th. Yeah.
Well, that was a cat sound. That wasn't right.
That wasn't really a dinosaur. That was more of a little kitty. But there's cats in the jungle too. So.
How fun! What was that experience like?
It was amazing. I mean, everything is crazy because of COVID. So we shot all of 2020, started before COVID, and then when the pandemic hit, we just went and lived in a hotel and filmed a movie in London and just lived in a hotel and made a movie. It was kind of cool.
Well, we are so excited that you could be here tonight with us, and we're looking forward to seeing you inside.
Great. Thanks. Looking forward to it. Thanks for having me. Yeah.
That was awesome. It's nice to meet
Cool.
you.
Nice to meet you too.
You're much
Yeah,
taller
pleasure.
than I thought you would be.
I'm very tall. Yes.
6'3"?
3 and some change. Almost
Okay.
4.
Cool.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Now, these gentlemen have like 25 films in the festival. Is that right?
Well, 3 actually.
Okay,
it's close.
Close.
Yeah.
Tell me about your movies.
Okay. We have Instant Gratification, which is the story of a lonely YouTuber who must choose between art and fulfilling, growing a following, and possibly being a slave to the YouTube algorithm. That's Instant Gratification. And then, Johnny, you want to say about the other one?
The other one is a film called Letter from God. And that film is about twin brothers embarking on a journey to fill the void of their father's passing with the help of their ex-youth pastor who has ulterior motives. Dark twist.
So, is this your first film festival, or have you been making the rounds?
This is not the first film festival. With this particular film, we played at NoHo Cinefest and also Pasadena, and we actually won Best Comedy here 4 years ago.
What film was that?
It was called Papua, a dark comedy.
I remember that.
Were you
There
around
you go.
4 years ago?
I've been here since day one.
All right, so then there we go.
Okay.
So then you must have seen it.
I don't well, if I did it.
Well,
the best comedy for sure.
Okay. I wasn't here for the award day, but we won, so, it's something.
Okay, so what's next for y'all?
Next for us. Johnny, what do you think? What's next?
Well, we're both actors, actually. I'm actually on a TV show called Pam and Tommy with Seth Rogen, premiering on February 2nd on Hulu. I'm in 2 episodes of that. And this guy is actually working on a crypto TV show. I don't know if you could talk about it, actually.
I can probably just mention it. It's a TV show in production right now called Cryptos. I actually have a cryptocurrency YouTube channel, so it was a natural partnership. And here's the thing. When it comes to going forward in the future, you either want to be doing something totally different or getting bigger and better. And I think we want to be getting bigger and better. Well, and branching out, but yeah. Yeah.
And what about, you said YouTube, what are some websites where people can go to find out more about your films?
More about our films. Well, you can check out either of us on IMDb, Aaron Arnold or Johnny Ray Diaz. Also, Johnny has a great Vimeo where you can check out the film that won Best Comedy 4 years ago, Papua. It's on Johnny's Vimeo.
Still out there if anybody wants to watch it. But obviously, IMDb, Instagram, Johnny Ray Diaz. It's all updated there. And yeah, we're actually looking forward to what's next. So yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you inside.
Absolutely.
All right. Films, more films. Tell me about your film.
So I directed, wrote, and was in a film called Easter Eggs, a Non-Parody. And it's a proof of concept. And it was a feature that I wrote with over a couple hundred movie lines, made a script of it. And I have the actors doing the lines as it's not like a tongue-in-cheek sort of thing. They're doing the lines, but I'm making it in a way where they're saying it where it tells the story.
Really?
Yeah.
That's actually really cool. Wait, did we get your name?
Brian Shakti. There we go. Yes.
What is the name of this film again?
It's called Easter Eggs, a Non-Parody.
I love that. That sounds like a lot of fun. I didn't see that. I'm going to have to catch this one.
Absolutely.
Is it available online anywhere?
It is not, but I could send you a link.
Please do. Okay. All right. Next film.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Austin Arnold. Great to be here at the Chandler Film Festival. My film is Letter from God, super dark comedy. I was the co-writer with my twin brother, who you already talked to, and produced it along with Brian and a few other of our friends.
Okay. So what is next for you? Do you have some other projects in the works?
Well, we have various different projects in multiple stages of development. I can say that me and my brother, we're co-producers on this show about cryptocurrency that's about to get made. Do you know crypto?
Yeah, because they just told me about it.
Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, well, I'm working on that same project. Anyway, if cryptocurrency is here to stay, if it's for everybody, surely we can make a Silicon Valley entourage-esque TV show about it and educate the world.
Very exciting. We are so happy that you were able to partake in so many of our festivities throughout the week, because I know I've seen you several times.
Oh,
so
yeah.
thanks so much for coming out, and we'll see you inside.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, now we're going to talk Second Chances. We got a whole crew from Second Chances here. Please introduce yourselves.
Hi, yes, my name's Allison Cristoforo. I play the role of Jimmy.
I am Paige Crete, and I play the role of Sarah.
I'm Rick Walker. I wrote and directed.
Okay, so we got a little bit of everybody here. So when you were writing this film, did you have something very specific in mind in terms of your actresses?
Yes, actually, and it didn't turn out that way at all, though. But I did. But then these two brilliant actresses took it and made it huge and amped it up. So it's close, but it was a good collaborative process with all of us. Yeah.
So give me the synopsis of this film.
It's a girl who works at a thrift store. Finds a torn-up love note in a handbag, tapes it together, and thinks they deserve a second chance. And the name of the thrift store is Second Chances, too. So it's dripping with those metaphors all through it. Yeah.
All right, so tell me, what did you love about shooting this film?
I think my favorite part was playing Jimmy. She was so close to who I was, and I loved how the world that Jimmy lived in, she had all of these characters that just surrounded her, and just getting to bring her to life. And in that fun world of working in a thrift store, just finding yourself at that age of 21, it was just really so incredible. And working with these two and the rest of the cast and crew, it was really just an incredible experience.
And what about you? Did you love this, and did you gel with everybody right away?
This girl, you have to, she wears the biggest costumes and everything from the thrift store. She plays the new marketing intern that comes in. So she's Penny Lane in Almost Famous kind of vibe. And this is a whole role, a whole situation.
And it's
here.
like literally almost half of my paycheck, this is no exaggeration, went to the clothes that I wore. I bought my whole wardrobe that I wore because I loved everything I wore. And I'm a big thrifter too. And so she does have a really big personality, Sarah does, and she like expresses that with her clothes. And I mean, I'm in a spacesuit right now, so we're pretty similar too, I think. So yeah, it was funny how like similar our characters were to us, just kind of like an exaggerated version, or like this particular scenario, how would that play out? Yeah.
Well, we're so happy that you could share this with us at the Chandler International Film Festival, and hopefully we get some good news inside for you. I don't know, because I don't know anything, but thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, so all right, so the Seed of Consequences. Okay, first let's get your name. What is your name?
I'm Tony Severe. I'm the writer-director of the movie.
And I'm Rio Van Zant. I am just the support animal.
Oh, that's fantastic. You have been all over this film festival. We have seen you everywhere, so it has been such a pleasure.
Yes, it's been so fun. Everybody's amazing. It's just been wonderful. I've met such high-quality people. So really, I'm just here to support him.
She saw the movie.
And yeah, I saw the movie. It was very gritty.
All right, so tell me about the film.
Okay, this is a drama. It's set here in Phoenix. I wanted to do a film focusing our culture here. So it centers around a Hispanic family. The lead character, Ramon, has a history of domestic violence, so that's the trigger for the story. And then as the story unwinds, we find out that because of his behavior patterns, he keeps trying to change, but he keeps falling back into his old ways, and it leads to some really kind of devastating consequences for him. The thing that I wanted to do for this particular film was capitalize on our Hispanic culture here, even though I don't speak Spanish. So the scenes that were shot with Spanish-speaking actors, we filmed those in Spanish, then subtitled them. Oh, nice. Okay. And so it gives the audiences a chance to see the story in its natural setting, authentic setting here in the Southwest.
Very exciting. So we're getting ready to have our awards ceremony inside. So I hope that maybe you get some good news this evening. I don't know. We'll see. And thank you so much for taking part in the film festival this year.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good to see you. It's good to see you. All right, so now we have the whole batch of folks from Abandoned Creatures. So tell me about Abandoned Creatures. Well, first, let's get your names.
I'm Byron. I'm the producer.
I'm Bill. Bill's on. I'm the director.
I'm Aiden, and I'm the actress.
Okay, fantastic. Who's going to tell me the synopsis of this film?
Bill is.
All right,
Oh, geez.
Yeah, it's a teen drama with a little bit of sci-fi element. It's about when a beloved teacher dies, a loyal student sets out to prove that her teacher was right, and then a local urban legend is actually true, not realizing it's a self-destructive journey, and kind of ends. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. It's got lots of charming moments in it, adventures. It's good. Yeah.
It's good fun.
When did you shoot this?
Over the last 2 years, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything, of course, got hold as everybody did on COVID and everything else. We had to put some stuff on hold, but we pushed through and finished it. And yeah, we just finished it a little while ago.
So what was it like acting in this film? Did you really embrace this role? Was it a lot of fun? It sounds like a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun, especially since a lot of the actresses in it were my friends. So we already had that kind of comfortability and that familiarity. So we were very comfortable just trying new things with each other and practicing on the side and also just working with family. It was fun to kind of bond through the hardships of making the film. Yeah.
Related on this production except me. So it's like the Zahn family and then this guy.
It's an absolute community project. Yeah, the community truly came together and rallied. It was amazing.
Are you, is this streaming anywhere? Where can people learn more about the film?
Oh boy, abandonedcreatures.com or Instagram, Abandoned Creatures Official.
Abandoned Creatures Official.
And Aiden Zahn it's Aiden Zahn, right?
My Instagram? Yeah. Aiden Zahn Films. Aiden Zahn Films.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you can follow us there, and we'll keep you updated with all the festivals and then whatever happens after that.
Yeah.
Great. Well, I'm so happy that you could be here to celebrate with us. We've had so much fun this year with so many amazing films. So have fun inside tonight.
Great. Well,
thank you. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so tell me your name.
My name is Angela Lavelle.
And your film is Home from School. Tell me about the movie.
So it's basically about this girl who is dealing with her mother who just passed away, and the story kind of shows how she lives that. Sorry, I'm so nervous. I got a little. I'm gonna try again. So basically, the story is about how those that you love and inspire, that they live through you, and it's helps with dealing with coping of grief, and and it's just it's a cute little bittersweet story, and it's basically the gist of it all.
So what did you learn during the making of this film?
Oh wow, so it's actually really, I feel like this. One of my biggest learning lessons from this film is I feel like it was a very magical or universal thing that happened where it kind of just got dropped in my life. I had a friend that ended up passing away in the film, and she was just as beautiful and wonderful as the mother that we discuss in the short film. And then my mom ended up passing away as well. So I feel like it was kind of, I know, thank you. And so that just happened recently. And I feel like this message and this story was given to me in advance to help deal with that, and to realize that people do live on through you, and that they keep inspiring. And so that's kind of probably my biggest learning lesson with it. And I had a really great time filming it, and it was super fun.
Well, we're so glad that you could be here to share your message, and we hope that you have fun while you're here. And maybe you'll come back another year or two and you have another movie.
Yeah, I would love to. I'm actually getting ready to start my next film right now. Yes.
Okay, so next year, same
time. Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And now we are discussing the film American Breakfast. And this is Margaret. What can you tell me about this film?
So it's a film about my great uncle Johnny, who was born in Paris. His dad was flying all around the world and left his children, my grandmother and her brother, and would leave them in countries where they just had to make the most of it. And so my uncle lives in Mesa right now. That's where I filmed just during the pandemic, and I submitted it to this festival, and really happy to be here.
You've been here all week, so what are some of the fun things that you've done or discovered while you've been here at this festival?
It's really been great, hearing some of the speakers who've been here, like Grady Craig from Bondit Media and Ella. So I've learned a lot about film financing, and I'm applying to my graduate program right now at USC and AFI. So I'm looking to hear back from graduate school and very excited just to see if I can continue pursuing directing, producing, and writing.
Good for you. Don't ever give up. That's great.
Yeah, no. I would love to focus on narrative more right now. My film was a documentary, so just narrative is, I think, where my direction is headed. Yeah.
Fantastic. And Margaret, we have had so much fun with you at the festival. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
And we had him on the opening night carpet. Now we have him again. Kevin Courtney, tell me about your week.
It's been amazing. I mean, you guys put on an amazing festival, and everybody here has been so welcoming and so warm. It's just like, it feels like we're at home, honestly. We've traveled all the way from Toronto, but walking into the theater every day, seeing people that we've met over the course of the week, it's just been an awesome experience.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that because you've been here all week. Have you made some really great connections and maybe some people you'll work with in the future?
Yeah, hopefully, for sure. I mean, everybody that I talk to is like-minded here, right? That's the beauty of festivals like this, is that you get to meet with people that eventually you might collaborate with and that, you know, have similar sensibilities. So definitely enjoyed meeting some new people, and hopefully we can work together sometime in the future.
That's great. Tell me a little bit about your film again, and then also, how did your screening go?
It was good. So yeah, my short film is Against Reason. It played in the Best New Filmmaker Showcase. And the screening went well. Yeah, audience had great questions during the Q&A, and yeah, couldn't have asked for much more, honestly. It was great.
So we hope that you can come back next year with another film, and y'all better be color coordinated, because you're going to have to... Well, you set the bar pretty high, so...
Well, I'll do my best, for sure.
Okay, thanks, Kevin.
Awesome. Thanks, Lynette.
And now we have Erin Lee. She is going to tell us about her film Permafrost. What can you tell us about this movie?
Sure. So Permafrost is a post-apocalyptic sci-fi short film. It takes place in a world post-climate change. So there's no literacy, there's no governments, and climate change has completely changed the planet. And so our film takes place in a frozen North Texas. And we filmed in North Dakota. So it played a really, really great frozen Texas, with the flat lands and the wind and everything. But yeah, no, that's Permafrost.
That's fantastic. How was your screening? How did that go?
It went really well. It was fun. I was glad I made it. My flight was late. Yeah, we survived. We made it. I don't know what came out of my mouth during the filmmaker Q&A, but it was fun, and it was fun to see it on the screen.
Good. Well, we're glad that you can be here at the festival joining us. And where can people go to learn more about your film?
You can check out our website. It's 701productions.co, not .com. It looks like a typo, but it's not. And our Instagram is the same, 701 Productions. Those are probably the best places to check us out.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Erin. It was lovely to meet you. Thanks.
Good to meet you.
And now we're going to learn about the movie Red from Michelle Wallette. Tell me about the film Red.
So we created a modern spin on Little Red Riding Hood. This is actually Red herself, and then this was the huntswoman. Nice. And so we kind of just did a little modern spin up in Greer, Arizona. Nice. We did a lot of filming, and we created Red Riding Hood.
Okay. What's your name, honey?
Danielle.
Yeah. Did you have fun shooting the movie? Yeah. What was the best part?
It was about nothing.
It was about nothing? I love that. You're such a great little kid. And what is your name, honey?
Lux.
Yes. And tell me about your experience shooting this film.
It was fun.
Yeah. And what is next for this film? Where do you go with it next?
So right now we've just been submitting to festivals. We kind of want to take a spin on the folk tales and try to do another one, by looking at the public domain of all the folk tales out there that haven't been told yet. And so kind of looking at those now.
Very fun. Well, thank you so much for all of you. I don't know. I think y'all were the cutest ones on the carpet tonight. So thanks for being here and have fun tonight.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. Thank you. Okay, so joining me now is Romero, and he's going to tell us about his film, Lucid. He is also a local filmmaker. I think where are you from? Is it West Side?
I'm from Los Angeles, born and raised there, but I've been here for 15 years, but I'm from the West Side, Avondale, Arizona. Okay. Yeah, been there for about 15 years now.
Nice. So tell me about your film, Lucid.
Yeah, so it's a drama. It's about a young teenage boy, 18-year-old teenage boy. He has a special gift that involves astral projection. And yeah, something occurs in the movie that really derails his life, and he uses this power basically to solve that situation. So yeah.
So are you in the middle of doing the film circuit right now, or okay. And where can people go to learn more about this film?
Well, we are on IMDb. We're not streaming or anything like that because certain film festivals wanted not to do any streaming, keep it low, straight up exclusive to the film festivals. But if you want to learn more, it's on IMDb. Just Lucid, yeah. And then look for the director, Ramiro Villagomez, and you'll find it. Yeah.
Ramiro, thank you so much for being here. It was lovely to meet you, and we'll see you inside.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thanks. Yeah, have a good one. Thank you.